right, so let's cover I Shall Wear a Crown by Yolanda Deberry. It's in E flat. So you should know your E flat major scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 using the number system. You should also know your diatonic chords 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should also know your dominant chords and altered dominant chords. Okay. So let's start with a quick breakdown with the chord chart. So I try to hear, I wrote out the words to the song and I have these numbers and I'll try to explain them as I go. So the main theme of the song is I shall wear a crown, right? That's the melody. I shall wear a crown when it's all over, when it's all over, right? So you're just using a simple melodic movement, but the chords are really nice. So I put a 5 here. So that 5 is really a 1/5 I should put because 1/5 is like this, but I'm gonna add an A flat, right? So it's a 1/5. I'm gonna squeeze that A flat in there, or you could just do this. Very nice voicing here. So I shall, and you could play the melody with the singer if you want. I shall, to add the C, very dense chord, but it's just a 1/5, and I added the A flat. Okay, so I shall wear, or you do this. I did this, but the better chord is this. Okay, so what is this? Where, right? Basically it's I put a flat 4, which means, sorry, that's not a flat 4, that's a flat 5. Flat 5 dominant 7, so a flat 5 in the key of A flat is A, because B flat is the 5th, so flat 5 is A. So we're building a dominant chord on the A, which is the flat 5. Dominant 7 means we have this. Well, here's a dominant 7 in root position, but we're not going to play it like that. We're not going to voice it like that. We're going to move the C sharp, take out the E, move the C sharp up here. It's a typical gospel voicing for a dominant 7. The most basic is the 1, we have the flat 7 and the 3. Okay, so and then we're gonna add the E flat, which is a flat 5. So E is 5 steps from A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up the A scale. So a flat 5 would be E flat. So we have the A dominant 7 with the flat 5, which is E flat. So I shall wear, that's how we get that chord. And I added the flat 9 as well. Okay, sorry, no, the 9. So you could add the 9, or you could just do this. But that 9, A to B is 2 or 9. Okay, so very nice. All right, so I shall wear a very thick gospel chord here, but it's just an altered dominant chord. Here's the basic dominant. We added a 9 and we added a flat 5. Okay, crown. So crown is just a 4 major 7th. I put a 4 capital M 7. That's 4 major 7th, and it's just this. Okay, you could make the chord more thick by putting an F in the bottom too, which would make it a 13th, which is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, F is 13, so it would be an A major 7, 13, or yeah, something like that. So you could voice it different ways to make it nice and thick. I like to put the major 7th beside the 1 of the chord, which is A flat, to make it nice and crunchy, right? You can even add the F down here, right? But this is the basic chord. So I shall wear a, sorry, I keep playing that wrong. Wear a, and then crown. Then we do a 5/4. Okay, that's all that is. It's a slash chord. Okay, so 5/4. That's all it is. I could double up on the F, or what I like to do is make this distance a flat 7 distance. So a dominant 7. All right. So A flat to G is major 7. A flat to G flat is flat 7. So that 5/4 is this with the F here, but you can move this F to a G flat. Make it a nice crunchy chord. Okay, so what do we got? I shall wear a crown. shall wear a, and then the next chord is a 5/3. It's just a B flat over G. And then you could stack the chord like this by repeating the B flat up here. I can add an F down here in my left hand, because there's an F in the B flat. I could put it in my left hand as well. That's what I call stacking or doubling up on your notes. I could also double up the B flat here to make it bigger. Okay, so what do we got so far? I shall wear a crown. I shall wear a crown. Okay, so 6 minor 7 is just this. There's a C minor 7.